Hey camera crew, it's Cam back on another video. Today's video, I'm gonna tell y'all exactly why I don't have friends and why I really don't be messing with people. I'm gonna tell y'all all the information and all the facts and everything but the names. And I just feel like this video was very important because people don't know how to act now that everybody in high school. So, I know I look different. It's because I have glasses. Duh, I already told y'all about that. I'm acting so mean. It's honestly because I just need to talk. So, hold on, y'all. Somebody in my business.
Why are you looking?
Because, close the door.
Can you plug my stuff in?
No.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all. So before we get into this video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, I don't really have nothing else to say but that. Let's get into the video. This is my fifth time trying to make. Why do I look like that? This is my fifth time trying to make this video. Let's hurry up. So there's 4 girls in this reasoning story time, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna name the girl Yellow, Orange, Red, and Cherry. So basically, the girl Cherry, she sounded really, really cool from what Yellow was telling me, and I wanted to like get to know her or whatever. So I told this girl Orange to give her my number. Me and Orange were cool since like the beginning of, not the beginning, the middle of 8th grade. Me and, I say Yellow, Orange, and Red. Me and Red were cool since the beginning of 8th grade, like the second day of school, and me and Yellow were cool since the first day of school. And I still talk to Yellow now on the daily, on the regular. So I asked Yellow to give Cherry my number because Yellow was telling me that she's really cool. She has really great energy. She's really goofy like me, blah, 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 blah. And she thinks that we would be really good friends. I never said anything about liking this girl. Y'all, I never said anything. I didn't say not one thing about liking this girl. So Yellow was kind of scared to do it, so I asked Orange to do it. And I was like, okay, you at lunch or whatever? She was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, can you give Cherry my number? Since she talked to Cherry, she know Cherry or whatever. So she's like, okay. I don't think she did it, but whatever. So I'm all pepped up and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'm finna have a new friend. I never said anything about liking this girl. Never said one thing. So I'm all pepped up and stuff. I'm like, yeah. Then the end of the day come. I'm like, okay, blah, blah, blah. I'm happy. I'm chilling. I done cleaned up, did all my chores and everything. Y'all have Bible study at 6 o'clock, and I get out of it at 6:30. So by 7 o'clock is when I like get to actually sit down or whatever. So I get out of Bible study, and I'm getting ready to finish my chores or whatever. And so I go and I check my phone because I always do that. I just check my phone just in case sometimes because I be having my phone on Do Not Disturb because I really be unbothered. Like, I don't be wanting to be messed with. Like, people really be getting on my nerves. So I just be like, either I turn it off or it goes on D&D. So I had it on D&D, then I turned it off. And I saw this text message from Orange. Red, orange, and yellow, right? No, not Orange, from Red. Duh. I saw this text message from Red. And she's like, yo. And I'm like, yes. And so she's like, you talked to Cherry? And I'm like, no, I haven't even talked to her yet, but I did give her my number, or I tried to at least. And she was like, oh, why are you talking to her, blah, 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 I don't talk to her, that means you don't talk to her, and we got beef, and blah, 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 after what she said to me, blah, blah. That don't got nothing to do with me. Just because you got beef with that person does not mean that I'm not finna talk to them. We are not lifetime best friends, and I feel like people don't understand that. And even if you did have beef with them, I asked her several times. I asked Red several times, why don't you like this girl? What did she say to you? What is wrong? What is the problem? Because I like to, solve things. I'm a problem solver. I don't like drama and all that. I don't like going around. I feel like you should live your life to the fullest of potential or anything. I just feel like drama shouldn't even be in the question. And for me to be in high school and y'all still acting like childish. Like, this is stupid. Anyway, she like, oh, you talk to Cherry, blah, 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 and you can't talk to her because I don't talk to her and I don't mess with her, blah, blah. What do that got to do with me? That don't got nothing to do with me. So then she says this whole argument, and like I said, she's like, oh, she said this and this. I asked her, tell me what she said. She didn't want to tell me. So I just told her, okay, 7 o'clock, because I was almost done with all my chores. I was like, okay, 7 o'clock, I'm going to call you once I'm done with all my chores, and then we're going to talk about it. We're going to see, and I'm going to see what she said. You're going to tell me, basically. And so she's like, okay, well, no, because then she left me on delivered. She left me on delivered, y'all. So 7:02 came, and I was just getting ready to call her, and she's like, I'm on the phone. Why would you get on the phone if I just told you I was gonna? I feel like y'all can't even see me. My eyes are looking at the camera, y'all. They're not anywhere else, but they're like all my glasses. Anyway, why would you get on the phone if I been just told you I was finna call you and we were gonna talk about the situation? Right? So then I'm just like, whatever. It is what it is. So then I go and I call my friend. No, my friend Yellow calls me. And she's like, hey, what's up? How's your day? You know, like as a friend should. And I'm like, you know, it was good or whatever. You know, blah, blah, blah. I was excited. And so she's just telling me and how her day went or whatever. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm so excited, blah, blah, blah. I got Cherry's number, or Cherry got my number, or whatever. I'm excited to get to know her more and, you know, be friends. Because I feel like one goofy person with another goofy and smart person just combine like that. Like, I just feel like that's how it goes. So then she's like, Yellow, the girl I'm on the phone with, she's like, oh, well, you know, Orange was talking about, and she had sent me a text about it earlier, but I kind of ignored it because I feel like she didn't know, like, what that was. And she was like, okay, well, Orange told me that, you and Cherry wouldn't be a good couple because you a stud and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just sitting there like, how do you tell someone they're not going to be a good couple because somebody is a stud? That makes no sense. And like I said, who said anything about liking this girl? I just wanted to be friends with her. That's literally all I wanted, was to be friends with her. But I hate it when people take it to the next level. Nobody said anything about dating this girl. Anyway. So she's like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. She told me that. I heard Orange talking to Cherry, talking about some, oh yeah, you wouldn't want to date her, she's a stud, blah, blah, blah. What do that got to do with me? Anyway, so I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to ignore the stuff because I'm not the type of person to keep nagging stuff on. So I'm just like, okay, let's change the subject or whatever. Oh, they got a real pretty dog. Anyway, let's change the subject or whatever. So then we start talking about YouTube because me and Yellow do YouTube. She just started recently, like yesterday, and I've been doing them since the new year or whatever. We started talking about YouTube. Okay, 9 o'clock came, and it was my bedtime. I spent no. 8:30 came, and I just like watched TV for 30 minutes, and then 9 o'clock came, and I was like, okay, time to go to bed. I got school tomorrow. So, like I said, 9 o'clock came. I said my goodnights, blah, blah, blah. I turned my phone back on D&D, because people be trying to text me at night. I don't be trying to text y'all back, okay? I be trying to sleep. Why do I look orange? I look weird. Anyway, I don't be trying to text people while I'm asleep, and I'm not allowed to be on my phone at night anyway. So, I turn my phone off, or I turn on D&D. So, I turn on D&D. I wake up in the morning, and the first thing that I do is I stretch, I use the bathroom or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I come back to my room, I make my bed, and then I look at my phone. Duh. So, I'm looking at my phone. I don't see no text messages. I'm like, okay. So, then I text my friend Yellow. I see friend. I text my friend Yellow, and I'm like, good morning, you know, blah, blah, blah. Hope you have a good day. I'll talk to you later. We ended up talking more of that this morning or whatever, because it was this morning. So I'm gonna tell you this right now. When I get mad, when I get mad with certain people, I just be like, okay, I'm gonna take a breather from you, because obviously you're not giving me good energy vibes. So I'm gonna take a breather from you or whatever. So I just want to let y'all know that. Back to the story. Later on that day, I'm talking to Yellow, and she's getting ready to go to lunch. So then she's telling me that Orange, Red, and Cherry are all walking together. Let me remind you, Orange was the one that said that she did not mess with Cherry. So what are you doing with Cherry? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Let me know. I'll wait. Oh, wait. You can't. Because you sat there and you lied. Anyway, back to the story time. Yellow's telling me that Red and Cherry are, walking together or whatever. And I'm like, okay, I'm not there, so I have to investigate. So I'm like, okay, when you say they walking together, do you mean like they close? Do you mean that they like side by side? Do you mean like they like one is like up here and one is back here and you got Orange in the middle? Do you mean Orange and Red is right here and Cherry's in the back? No, everyone's walking together. They're close to it together. Now, from what I got, Orange did not like Cherry at all. I'm talking about wanting to fight the girl. So at this point, you're walking with her after you told me that you don't want me messing with her because you don't like her. But you're walking with her and talking to her. For what? I don't get that. Can you let me know? I'll wait. Right. Didn't think so. I don't know what that is, but I'm like, okay. So then Yellow tells me that Red wants to fight me. So I'm like, now I know what that is. I'm sitting here wondering what that is playing, y'all. It's my music the whole time. So, like I said, she didn't want me talking to the girl because she didn't mess with her, but she walking with her. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, whatever. Yellow told me that Red wants to fight me. So I'm like, or she's going around telling people that she wants to fight me. So I feel like I should not have to fight anybody unless it's like over something serious. And this is just drama. So I'm not finna sit here and I'm not finna fight with you over about no girl. Like, no, I'm not finna do that. Now, personally, I think that Red likes Cherry. She won't admit it, but I think that she does. Even though she claims that they got into an argument and Cherry said all this stuff about her, blah, blah, blah. I think Red likes Cherry. Now, Red done told me that Cherry likes Red. So, I don't know how accurate that is. But Red is in a relationship. How are you in a relationship but you like Cherry? Or you in a relationship but Cherry like you? Like, I think she liked Cherry. And Cherry either didn't want to get with her, or Red got into a relationship and then Cherry went to go talk to somebody else. Because the same thing happened to me last year. But that's a different story time. That's a different story time. The same thing happened to me last year. Anyway, I think that's how it is. Personally, me. But anyway, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh my gosh, what did I say? Yeah. So I text Red and I was like, so you going around telling people that you want to fight me? Like, why would you do that? Like, what's going on? So she's like, she got all mad and all fired up and stuff. Oh, who told you that? Who told you that? I never said that. Oh, blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, girl, bye. Okay, goodbye, because, baby girl, I I don't talk twice. I don't do it. I say something to you once, we can talk, but I'm not the one to argue because I'm too big to be trying to argue with you. I'm literally in high school. 3 more years, I'm going to be in college. I'm about to be 15 years old trying to argue with you. Why would I do that? No, and that's arguing is not a part of my schedule. School and house, that's a part of my schedule. Arguing is nowhere in my schedule to say argue with Red. Nowhere. So, I'm just like, okay. Then she's like, who told you all this? She's like, who told you all this? And I'm like, I'm not going to say it since you didn't want to tell me what Cherry said or whatever. You know, because why would I tell her that and she didn't want to tell me what Cherry said? Anyway. And I know you're like, she just had locks in her hair. I'm going to tell y'all that later. See, I keep forgetting. Yeah. Anyway. So she's like, what did she say? What did she say? What did she say? What did she say, y'all? What did she say? I can't believe, I really can't believe what she said. Like, then she was like, oh, yeah. She was like, who told you? And who told you all this? And I'm like, I'm not going to tell you since you don't want to tell me what Terry said, whatever. And she was like, okay. And I was like, okay. Blocks. Because I am not playing with nobody 2021. If you want to talk about me, if you want to do all this behind my back, go ahead and do it. But I'm going to let you know this right now. You're not going to be in my phone. You're not going to be texting me. You're not going to be calling me. You're not going to be FaceTiming me. I'm going to let you know that right now because I'm not dealing with it 2021. I'm cutting people off this year. Literally, if I don't like your energy, if I don't like you, I'm cutting you off. And that is exactly what I did today. So Red is out the picture. Move her along. I'm done with her. She done got blocked. Let's move on to Orange. So then I go and I text Orange after I blocked Red. Because I'm going for everybody. I'm not just going to go for one person, honey. Because it wasn't just one person. If you're going to address the whole situation, you're going to address everyone. Not just one person. So I go up to Orange. And that's the same girl I was telling you. She was like, oh, you don't want to date her because she's just blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay, why are you talking? I texted her. I was like, why are you talking bad behind my back? And she's like, girl, what are you talking about? You know what I'm talking about. All I asked you to do was give Cherry my number. I never said that I liked the girl or nothing like that. But you sat there and you assumed that I liked her. And just because I like what I like does not mean that I like every girl that I come into encounter with. I don't understand that. I do not understand that. Can someone please explain that to me? Can someone explain it to me? Okay? Because I don't get it. When you can explain it to me, please let me know. Let me know because I want to know. Anyway. So I'm like, why are you talking bad about me behind my back? She's like, oh, I wasn't. What are you talking about, girl? You need to go somewhere. So I told her what I was talking about. Yellow told me, well, I didn't say Yellow told me because like I said, I don't say no names. But a little birdie told me that you was talking about me behind my back. And she was like, okay, what are you talking about? Okay, so you didn't tell Cherry that I was a stud and I was ugly and I couldn't date this, all this extra stuff for no reason, basically. And she's like, no, I never said any of that. You doing the most. Blah, blah, blah. And like I said, one thing I'm not going to do is argue. And I always have the last word, baby girl. So I went ahead and blocked. Because like I said, 2021, I'm not playing with nobody. I'm not playing with no feelings. I'm not playing with no emotions. If you want to be negative and you want to like do the most, blocked. So that's exactly what I did. She got blocked. Move aside. Me and Yellow are cool. Okay, like I said, I talk to her every day. That's my homegirl. I do not like her. Not like that. As a friend, she's a great friend. I do not like her like that. So, I'm talking to Yellow. I done had a long day. It's about 12. It's like 5 now, y'all. It's like 12, like I said. So I'm just like, okay, after all of this happened, I'm just like, okay, I need some time to myself. So I text Yellow and I'm like, if I'm not talking to you, if I miss your calls, if I miss your FaceTimes, it's not because I'm trying to ignore you. It's because I have a lot going on right now and I just don't want to talk to nobody. Like I said, when I get angry with certain people, I just shut them out completely. I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to address the situation no more than I already did, because I'm done with it. I'm not finna keep nagging it on. I'm not finna keep talking about it, because I don't do that. Anyway, so I'm just like, okay, I'm not going to be talking to you for a while. I'm just going to need some time for myself or whatever, some time to breathe. And so she's like, okay, that's fine. Okay. I did not block Yellow. Me and Yellow are cool. I'm just not going to talk to her for a little while because I have a lot going on. And I'm sitting there moping on the couch. Skirt! You done forgot who you are. You done forgot who you is. I almost forgot who I was, y'all. I had to remember who I am. Because I don't get mad over no situation like that. Last time I checked, I'm the one that's in high school getting good grades. I'm the one that's not doing drugs and drinking. I don't recall doing that. I don't recall it. I'll wait. I don't do that. I don't do that. And I'm not finna sit here and expose people, as y'all like to say. I'm not gonna do that, because that's none of my business. But last time I checked, I'm passing all my classes, baby girl. Last time I checked, I don't put my fingers, I shouldn't say fingers, I don't put my nose in other people's business. Red, trying to worry about what I'm doing. It doesn't matter who I'm talking to. Okay? It doesn't matter if you don't like that person. It does not matter. If anything, if I'm your friend, like you say I am, you should be happy. But like now I see people's true colors. I'm getting ready to go, y'all. If y'all like this video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Bye.